The January transfer window has finally ended. Many clubs have gotten new players, while some have renewed the contracts of players that would be expiring soon. Now is the time for players whose contracts would be expiring in 6 months to look and start deciding their future. Some players would have their contracts renewed depending on the club, while others may have to look elsewhere. They can even sign a pre-contract agreement with overseas clubs from this point onward till the season ends. Let's take a look at 5 free agents who clubs can't miss out on by summer if they don't extend their contracts with their respective clubs. This list looks at players that are far from extending their contracts with their respective clubs currently. Anyway, let's delve right into it. 5. Marco Asensio. The Spaniard seems to be leaving the Santiago Bernabeu by the end of the season, with reports looking like Barcelona would snatch him for their closest rival in the league. Asensio remains a very fine player. He showed that at Mallorca, where he started playing before moving to the Spanish capital. He has shown glimpses of what he can do from the wings at Real Madrid, only that he hasn't been consistent. He has got the skills to beat players, and at just the age of 27, he still has a lot of years to offer. Also, the Spaniard scores spectacular goals. He is so unpredictable. Although he has not started a lot of games under Ancelotti this season, we cannot blame him for that. The Italian manager is not known for rotating his side. Looking back at the last World Cup, where Asensio started 3 of Spain's 4 matches, he was very effective in that front line, especially in the first game against Costa Rica. Clubs in Europe can't afford to miss out on this talent because he is a fantastic player. 4. Yuri Tielemans. Arguably Leicester City's second-best player behind James Maddison, the Belgian would likely be leaving the King Power Stadium by the end of the season. It's a huge surprise that Leicester City had not cashed in on the Belgian last summer or in the January transfer window, because it's been clear since last season that he wasn't going to renew his contract. He was linked to several England clubs, including Arsenal, Manchester United, and Liverpool. The midfielder is known for his passing and ball-striking abilities and is a penalty specialist. He is just 25 years of age now, so we know he might not have even entered his prime yet. Any club that eventually ends up acquiring his services would know how good of a player he is. A fantastic midfielder who can balance the midfield either as 6, 8, or 10. Yuri Tielemans is a gem, and clubs who eventually miss out on the Belgian midfielder will surely be left devastated. They might not get another midfielder like that for free next summer. Number 3. Ilkay Gundogan. I don't know anyone who doesn't know about the German's exploits at Manchester City. Gundogan remains a fine midfielder who clubs can certainly not miss out on come the summer transfer window. He has been linked to big clubs like Barcelona and Arsenal. This shows that even at 32 years of age, he has still got the big clubs around him. A midfielder who can change the tempo of the game is who Gundogan is. He has also got the work rate and vision to continue to excel in the midfield. The German is a player who can circulate possession and create space for others. If the German does eventually leave Manchester City by the end of the season, he would be a fantastic signing for any club that signs him for the next 3 years. Number 2. Milan Skriniar. The Slovenian center-back almost joined PSG on the transfer deadline day after Inter Milan had reportedly accepted an offer from the French champions, but unfortunately for him, that deal didn't go through. Inter Milan knows what a fantastic defender they would be losing for free by the end of the summer, which was why they wanted to sell him at any given opportunity. He has also been linked with a move to the English Premier League. The Slovak defender is a very strong tackler and very good at making clearances. He has got great abilities in the air and is very calm in one-on-one situations. The Inter defender has always been a leader on and off the pitch, so any club that the Slovenian eventually signs for would be getting a leader in the dressing room. At 27 years of age, Skriniar has a whole lot of years to offer in the heart of any defense in the world. Number 1. Lionel Messi. This list cannot be complete without mentioning one of the greatest players in the world. The Argentine contract is also expiring in 6 months, with so many people unsure of Messi's next decision since he won the World Cup in Qatar. Every club in this world would certainly want to have Lionel Messi on their team, which is why PSG has not given in trying to get him to sign a contract extension. Either as an attacking midfielder, winger, or striker, Messi would continue to give defenders nightmares, even as a 35-year-old. Any club that manages to snap up the 7-time Ballon d'Or winner is most likely guaranteed a trophy every season till he leaves the club. So, which of these free agents do you think would be a huge miss for their current clubs? Let me know in the comments section below. If you liked this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. It goes a long way in pushing the video up the algorithm and putting a smile on our faces.